Hello everyone, it's Alana. Thanks for coming to hang out with me, and if you are new here, welcome, welcome. Today I am going to be planning in my Goals and Good Habits Happy Planner for the week of December 28th to January 3rd. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, you guys, so this is it. My first spread in my Goals and Good Habits Happy Planner. I am so stoked for this planner, you guys. I have just been waiting months and months to use it, and now it is finally here, and I am so excited. A little bit intimidated, but mostly excited. So as you can see, I did sticker this spread up just a little bit, and that was mostly just because I was trying to figure out how I would do it. I would have done it with you guys on camera, but I just was trying it out, trying sticker books. And like I said, when I was setting up this planner, I'm going to be very minimal with the decorative side of this and going to stick to just a few sticker books, not have to worry about rummaging around through 12 different sticker books to find them, to try and find the perfect sticker to make the perfect spread. That's not what this planner is going to be about for me. So I only grabbed from two sticker books to make this little decorative spots on the pages. And I can go over that really quick with you guys, what I did. So I put down some blue and white striped washi. This originally had the orange stripe down here. That's the same as up here. But I thought just to add a little bit more fun to it, I would just cover that up. As much as I love the orange, I wanted just to differentiate between the top and bottom. And then I grabbed some stickers from the Dream Seekers sticker pack and then some from the BizBabe sticker pack. So I grabbed this quote from BizBabe that says, "Make it happen," and this little pen icon sticker was also from BizBabe. So really, really simple spread, really quick and easy layout. I loved this quote that said "shine like the stars" because it perfectly matches the stars that were already on the page. So this kind of look is probably what I will go with going forward. Just a couple of little sticker clusters throughout the page, and then the rest is going to be, of course, dedicated to the priority of my goals and good habits and sticking to those, which is what I thought that you guys might be more interested in seeing. So I am going to be going over goals and planning a little bit with you guys today. I know that some of you grabbed this planner and are not quite sure how to use it or set it up, and some of you want to just do goals and good habits planning maybe in a different planner or something like that. So I'm going to go over with you guys today what I am planning for, what goals, what good habits, how I intend to use this layout for those, and then just do a little bit of planning. So if any of you followed along at all when I did the Summer of Success project this past summer, or if you were watching when I was doing my October and November kind of daily goals pages in my goals and productivity planner that I designed myself, I categorize my goals. I like to take a look at my big goal and then break it down into smaller and smaller and smaller steps, baby steps to get to the big goal. And because I'm going to be doing a lot of different goals and good habits on this spread in this planner, I am going to use colors, a color coding system, to keep track of my goals and good habits. So for each week, for each month, I will probably stick to the same color scheme for the whole month of January and then move into probably like spring colors or something like that. But my four categories that I'm going to be focusing on in this planner are mind, body, soul, and goals. And those are each going to have their own color so that at a glance, when I look at this spread, I can assign and recognize the color to what I'm working on. So each week I'm going to write over here somewhere in the sidebar, probably I'll use these lines every time, and I'm going to write down mind, body, soul, goals in their assigned color so that I know which one has which color for this week or the month. Like I said, I will stick to this color scheme for the whole month of January before moving on to something else. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to write down those over here with their assigned color. Okay, so just like that, that's how that's going to look over there. And then what I think I'm going to do is do all of my writing, all of my plans and my checklist and things like that, all of my tasks. I will just write it all in black. And then when I have completed it, because I don't like to cross things out in my planners, I will highlight it with a mild liner in the coordinating color. So if I have completed something related to mind, body, soul, goals, I will go purple, gray, blue, red-ish to color those over the top. And then I know that once it's highlighted, it is completed. Okay, and then for the this week's focus box, I will have a different focus, a main priority for each week that will help me out in some way with one of these categories. So for this week, my focus is going to be start and end each day with clean spaces. So I'm the kind of person, I cannot focus and work on my goals and be as productive as I want to be if there is anything untidy and messy. And of course, it's Christmas break, it's winter break. We just had Christmas, so I also just did Advent. So there's a lot of things that are kind of out of its place. And this week, my main goal, and it's going to help all of these categories, is to start and end each day with clean spaces. So no leaving my planner room with like sticker books scattered around my desk, none of that, going to sleep with a clean kitchen, a clean bathroom, just everything in its place. Having all of those things complete will be able to help me focus and thrive on my goals. So I'm going to write that in for my focus this week. Okay, and that is what brings me down to these boxes at the bottom right here. As I said in my setup for this planner, I wasn't sure what to do with these, and I also didn't want to utilize them for things like my goals and stuff like that, because those are things that are going to be ongoing, and I know that I will get stressed out if I'm like basically rating myself on my goals every single day. So what I'm going to use this for is just for what's in this week's focus box. So I want to know that I really dedicated the time and the effort to the thing that was my priority this week, my main focus. So for starting and ending each day with clean spaces, I am going to check off how I did with that and then not worry about for the rest of the things because it will start to stress me out. I know that I'm not going to complete my major goals at the end of each day. They are a work in progress, so I don't want to be rating them with these boxes. And then for this box up here, the one that says check-in, how are you making progress? I'm not going to fill that one out for January. It's a new month and, I had a lot going on in December that was not entirely related to my main priority goals. So this is going to be kind of like a blank slate, a fresh start, and I will review and check in February, but I'm going to leave that blank for January. And what this is going to be kind of like a mood, like how do I feel about the progress that I'm making? And this is going to be a spot where I can be completely honest with myself and then review what I need to work on for the next month. The next week, so there's one of these on every week. So yes, I will use it each week at the end of the week, but the first one for January, I'm just going to leave it blank because there's nothing from December that I'm carrying over that will apply to this planner. So at the end of each week, not each month, at the end of each week, I will fill in this box. And like I said, it will be a spot to be honest with myself about how I feel about the progress and the productivity. Oh my gosh, I can't get my P's out. The progress and productivity that I made each week. Okay, so now if you guys are wondering how I am going to be writing out in this planner and how I am going to put things down for each of these categories, I will share that with you. For some of it, it's going to change each week. In different ways, big ways and then small ways, and then sometimes not at all. But just a few ideas. If you are looking to set your planner up in any way like this at all, you don't have to duplicate what I'm doing, but just for some ideas that could maybe help you with your own layout for this planner. the categories might be beneficial to you, even if it's just to start out giving this a try and seeing how it works. But like I said, you do not have to duplicate me at all. This is just what I'm doing because I know that this system is going to work for me. I have done this system in many different ways. I really heavily utilized this system in 2020, and that's how I was able to complete 9 of my 10 huge goals that I had for myself. So what I'm going to do every week, and maybe I will just plan like half a week. I might start just by planning this and then see what I need for the second half of my week coming out of the first half of my week. For things like goals, that probably won't change much, but things like what I need for my mind, my body, and my soul, those could easily change in the second half of my week from the first half of my week. So I think I'm going to start by planning the 3 days, and then on Wednesday, I will plan through to the rest of my week. So here are some ideas. For mind, body, and soul, I'm going to be doing things like, of course, wellness. I'm not like a fitness planner, but wellness is very important to me, and it's important to me to take care of my mental wellness as well as my physical wellness. So I will be tracking that I dedicate 30 minutes every day to wellness. So I'm not, like I said, not super into fitness necessarily, but I do like to exercise every single day. So 30 minutes, maybe jogging a mile or just working out in our home gym in the garage, something like that. I need to dedicate at least 30 minutes every single day to wellness for my mind and my body. Also for my mind, I am dedicated to learning something new constantly. Sometimes that shifts around, and sometimes it resorts to reading fiction, which is totally fine. Reading books is really good for my mind. It's my form of self-care. I have like a really just love-hate relationship with self-care. But reading is one thing that I do for myself and dedicate the time to. So that could be something that you could do for your mind, is learn something new, get a book on a topic that you're interested in. Or if you're not a reader, but you want to try something new, you could just grab a new recipe book from the library or a recipe magazine from like your Amazon Prime or something like that. The Kindle app, I believe, has those. So you could still try something new and read something new and learn something new without like having to dedicate the time to reading a whole book if that's not your thing. Another thing that I am going to categorize under the soul, but also, it applies to mind, body as well, and that is journaling and gratitude. So those are something that I want to make time for every day. It's going to vary. I might just be able to do a quick note to self, that kind of thing. But it's something that's important to me and something that I want to focus on. So I am going to dedicate time to those every week. I'm going to try for every day, but definitely every week starting out for sure. Also, for my soul category, I am going to do things like breathing breaks just to check in with myself. You probably already know I am a homeschool mama, and I'm on the Happy Planner Squad. I run my social media and my YouTube channel. I'm writing a book. So I kind of get wrapped up in things. I get super focused on moving from one thing to the next. Okay, school's complete. I can do this and then this and then this and then this. And then I've realized that I have not eaten all day. I haven't taken a pause. I haven't checked in with myself. So those are things that I am going to prioritize for, mind, body, and soul. I will probably categorize it under soul, but definitely breathing breaks and checking in with myself. And then for the goals category, I, of course, want to dedicate time to writing, or at least sitting down in front of my book every single day. Some days it will be new words written, some days it will be editing, things like that. But I am going to dedicate time to sit down in front of my book every single day. I also have goals that are related to my social media and my content and my website and things like that. So I will list those out and make sure to dedicate time to those. Probably not every single day, but definitely every single week. So now, motivation. How am I going to get motivated to do all of these things, and how am I going to stick with it? That's really not going to be too much of a challenge for me, because I have kind of reached the point in my life where I'm like, you know what, these are my goals. This is my mind, body, and soul, and I'm going to nurture it, take care of it, and go after it. I want my goals. I want to see these things through. I have been writing this book for a very long time, and it is the book of my heart, and I am going to publish it. So it's going to be the motivation is, of course, just wanting to see these things through and reaching the point in my life where I am just ready to rock it. But if you are not a person who is there yet, if you can't just find the motivation for yourself just yet and you are looking for a way to get going, I am going to be doing Just One January. So I did Just One July for the Summer of Success program that I designed, and it works. It's really effective and it's not too difficult. It's not anything anybody has to sign up for or anything like that. And I am not doing like a free printable or running anything this time. I'm doing Just One January for myself. And if you want to implement it for yourself, certainly you can go ahead and do that. And I will be in your corner and I can be an accountability partner on the hashtag for everyone if you want to do that. But all it's going to be for Just One January is getting to our goals just one step at a time. So let's say you want to do fitness or wellness for your body and you need to get back into some sort of workout routine. It's just 1 mile on the treadmill, or just 1 mile walk, or just one 30-minute workout with a fitness video or a workout regimen on YouTube. Something like that. Look at it as a just one. So what I'm going to get back into for my goals is getting up just 1 hour earlier every morning so that I have time to sit down and focus on my writing without any interruptions. Some more ideas for Just One is you could go just 1 week without sugar, or just 1 week without caffeine, just 1 day without social media, do a digital detox for just 1 day, things like that. I mean, these are our goals, it's our wellness, and certainly by the step of just one and just one more and just one more, we can get it done. We can reach our goals for sure. So if that is something you are interested in trying, I can just set up the Just One January hashtag and follow along with you guys on there and cheer for you and watch you succeed. So that is how I'm going to be using this layout. Hopefully it gave you some ideas, and I will be able to share an after the pen with you guys for this week. And I also will kind of do like a little bit of a review and share with you how it worked for me. If you have any questions about goal setting or productivity or anything like that, definitely leave them in the comments below. I will catch up with you guys there and be glad to go over some goals and productivity related things with you guys. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this one, I would be more than happy to do that as well. But that's all for this one. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I hope that you would, so we can hang out in future videos just like this one. But I'm going to leave you here. So tell your dog I said hi. Bye guys.